all praises, all praises to the heavenly, holy, almighty creator of infinity, eternity, the universe, and all there is. This is Revelations.Unveiled. Detroit. Hello, family. We are once again together in our zone of love and safety and comfort and peace and harmony, where we are at the knee of wisdom to continue the elaboration and the expansion of our intellectual and spiritual capacities. All praises. And we are here this evening to explore the epistle and the letter of Brother Jeremiah, which is a prophecy for us at the time of the carrying away of the royal line of Judah into captivity, into Babylon, as well as today, that same royal line was carried away into the new daughter of Babylon. And we, being the descendants of those led out of Egypt by Holy Brother Moses, we will continue our escalation and expounding on the excellence of these precepts of perfection. All praises. And to the scattered tribes of the house of Israel, wherever you may sojourn on planet Earth, my continuous petitions in prayer for your care, safety, peace, and harmony, as well as the brothers and sisters of the world. And so, as we pay due honor to the Revelations.Unveiled. Detroit channel standards in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6, as well as Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 8, and as we continue to learn and discern, we employ the tool of Holy Brother Prophet Isaiah in his scroll of the 28th chapter, verses 9 through 11. So family, as we become still and quiet and get ready to receive as we perceive and believe, we now are grabbing the hands of those beings of light, and we shall enjoy the wonderful wonderment of the heavenly holy harmonies of the holy creator of all imagination. All praises. The letter of Prophet Jeremiah of the apocryphal text. A letter to Judah. A copy of an epistle which Jeremy sent unto them, which were to be led captives into Babylon by the king of the Babylonians, to certify them as it was commanded of him by God. Because of the sins which you have committed before God, you shall be led away captives into Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar, king of the Babylonians. So when you be come unto Babylon, you shall remain there many years, and for a long season, namely 7 generations. And after that I will bring you away peaceably from there. Now shall you see in Babylon gods of silver and of gold and of wood, borne upon your shoulders, which cause the nations to fear. Beware therefore that you in no wise be like to strangers, neither be you and of them, when you see the multitude before them and behind them, worshiping them. But say you in your hearts, O Lord, we must worship you. For my angel is with you, and I myself caring for your souls. As for their tongue, it is polished by the workmen, and they themselves are gilded and laid over with silver, yet are they but false, and cannot speak. And taking gold, as it were for a virgin that loves to go gay, they make crowns for the heads of their gods. Sometimes also the priests convey from their gods gold and silver and bestow it upon themselves. Yeah, they will give thereof to the common harlots and deck them as men with garments, being gods of silver and gods of gold and wood. Yet cannot these gods save themselves from rust and moth, though they be covered with purple raiment? They wipe their faces because of the dust of the temple, when there is much upon them. And he that cannot put to death one that offends him holds a scepter, as though he were a judge of a country. So family, right now we are being admonished not to worship the idols of the nations, the golds of their silver and gold and wood. Verse 15. He has also in his right hand a dagger and an axe, but cannot deliver himself from war and thieves, whereby they are known not to be gods. Therefore, fear them not. For like as a vessel that a man uses is nothing worth when it is broken, even so it is with their gods. When they be set up in the temple, their eyes be full of dust through the feet of them that come in. And as the doors are made sure on every side upon him that offends the king, as being committed to suffer death, even so the priests make fast their temples with doors, with locks and bars, lest their golds and gods be spoiled by robbers. They light them with candles, more than for themselves, yeah, whereof they cannot see one. They are as one of the beams of the temple, yet they say their hearts are gnawed upon by things creeping out of the earth, and when they eat them and their clothes, they feel it not. Their faces are black through the smoke that comes out of the temple. Upon their bodies and heads sits bats and swallows and birds, and the cats also. By this you may know that they are no gods. Therefore fear them not. Notwithstanding the gold that is about them to make them beautiful, except they wipe off the rust, they will not shine. For neither when they were molten did they feel it. The things wherein there is no breath are bought for a most high price. They are borne upon the shoulders, having no feet whereby they declare unto men that they be nothing worth. They also that serve them are ashamed. For if they fall to the ground at any time, they cannot rise up again by themselves. Neither, if one set them upright, can they move of themselves. Neither, if they be bowed down, can they make themselves straight. But they set gifts before them as unto dead men. All right, family. So brother Jeremiah, called Jeremy in this letter, is outlining the absolute folly of the heathen nations and their gods of wood, silver, and gold. As for the things that are sacrificed unto them, their priests sell and abuse. In like manner, their wives lay a part thereof in salt, but unto the poor and impotent, they give nothing of it. Verse 29. Menstruous women and women in childbed eat their sacrifices. By these things, you may know that they are no gods. Fear them not. For how can they be called gods? Because women set meat before the gods of silver, gold, and wood? And the priests sit in their temples, having their clothes torn, and their heads and beards shaven, and nothing upon their heads? They roar and cry before their gods, as men do at the feast when one is dead. The priests also take off their garments and clothe their wives and children, whether it be evil that one does unto them, or good, they are not able to recompense it. They can neither set up a king nor put him down. In like manner, they can neither give riches nor money. Though a man makes a vow unto them and keep it not, they will not require it. They can save no man from death, neither deliver the weak from the mighty. They cannot restore a blind man to his sight, nor help any man in his distress. They can show no mercy to the widow, nor do any good to the fatherless. Their gods of wood, and which are overlaid with gold and silver, are like the stones that be hewn out of a mountain. They that worship them shall be confounded. How should a man then think and say that they are gods, when even the Chaldeans themselves dishonor them? Who, if they shall see one dumb that cannot speak, they bring him and entreat Baal that he may speak, as though they were able to understand. And so, family, Baal is a dragon that the Babylonians worshipped. Yet they cannot understand this themselves and leave them, for they have no knowledge. The women also with cords about them, sitting in the ways, they burn brand for perfume. But if any of them, drawn by some that passes by, lie with him, she reproaches her fellow, that she was not thought as worthy as herself, nor her cord broken. Whatsoever is done among them is false. How may it then be thought or said that they are gods? They are made of carpenters and goldsmiths. They can be nothing else than the workmen will have them to be. And they themselves that made them can never continue long. How should then the things that are made of them be gods? For they left lies and reproaches to them that come after. For when there comes any war or plague upon them, the priests consult with themselves, where they may be hidden with them. How then cannot men perceive that they be no gods, which can neither save themselves from war nor from plague? For seeing they be but of wood, and overlaid with silver and gold, it shall be known hereafter that they are false. And it shall manifestly appear to all nations and kings that there are no gods, but the works of men's hands, and that there is no work of God in them. Who then may know that they are no gods? For neither can they set up a king in the land, nor give rain unto men. Neither can they judge their own cause, nor redress a wrong, being unable, for they are as crows between heaven and earth. Whereupon, when fire falls upon the house of gods of wood, or overlaid with gold and silver, their priests will flee away and escape, but they themselves shall be burned asunder like beams. Moreover, they cannot withstand any king or enemies. How can it then be thought or said that they be gods? Neither are those gods of wood and laid over with silver or gold able to escape either from thieves or robbers, whose gold and silver and garments wherewith they are clothed, they are strong take and go away withal. Neither are they able to help themselves. Therefore, it is better to be king that shows his power, or else a profitable vessel in a house, which the owner shall have use of, than such as these false gods, or to be a door in an house, to keep such things therein, than false gods, or a pillar of wood in a palace, than such false gods. For sun, moon, and stars, being bright and sent to do their offices, are obedient. In like manner, the lightning, when it breaks forth, is easy to be seen, and after the same manner the wind blows in every country. And when God commands the clouds to go over the whole earth, they do as they are bidden. And the fire sent from above to consume hills and woods does as it is commanded. But these are like unto them, neither in show nor in power. Wherefore it is neither to be supposed nor said that they are gods, seeing that they are neither able to judge causes nor to do good unto men. Knowing therefore that they are no gods, fear them not, for they can neither curse nor bless kings. Neither can they show signs in the heavens among the heathen, nor shine as the sun, nor give light as the moon. The beasts are better than they are, for they can get under a cover and help themselves. It is even then by no means manifest unto us that they are gods. Therefore fear them not. For such as a scarecrow in a garden of cucumbers keeps nothing, so are their gods of wood, laid over with silver and gold. And likewise their gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold are like to a white thorn in an orchard, that every bird sits upon, as also to a dead body that is east into the dark. And you shall know then to be no gods by the bright purple that rots upon them, and they themselves afterward shall be eaten, and shall be a reproach in the country. Verse 73. Better therefore is the just man that has no idols, for he shall be far from reproach. All praises, family. And so Holy Brother Prophet Jeremiah has laid it down for us. The gods, the symbols, the images of stone, wood, gold, and silver stood up in their temples, prayed to, given wine, fine flowers, oils, and meats. They are no gods. They have no power. They rule over no man. The power lies in the hands of the workman, the sculptor, the maker of the image or the idol. And family, as we are continuing to pull back to the cords of the covenant, as we increase our spiritual enlightenment, sharpen our visual eyes, and attune our spiritual ears, we are identifying the various levels of idolatry we personally have, whether it be shopping or clothing or an actual person or a material good or the chase for money. Anything, any vessel, any alternative thing that you think of or that you can grasp, anything that you covet, you long for, jealous of, envious of, it becomes an idol. And then we have broken the very first commandment to our holy Creator, that thou or you shall have no other gods before him. So family, we will continue our elaborations and explorations, our mental marinations and formulations, as we continue to dive, dwell, and walk within the parables and the mysteries of the holy scriptural history of the nation of holiness. And so, Lord willing, we shall reconvene and converge in love and truth, in education and edification for the holy hidden nation. So family, my extensions of peace and love to you as we continue to persevere and endure as we travel on the road to righteousness. And until we are together again, I love you. I love you. I love you. This is Revelations.Unveiled. Detroit. A letter from Brother Prophet Jeremiah.